try?
I like Ruiz, kind of. Joshua's better athletic, but Ruiz is a better boxer. So it's a tough call, but you got to lean toward Ruiz unless Joshua has a different plan. Now, if Joshua comes with a different plan, Joshua can beat him because Joshua is, like I said, more athletic, and he has all the right characteristics. But Andy is a very good boxer. And if he don't change his game plan, he won't beat Andy.
What can you say about the match Canelo-Kovalev?
Canelo just was very smart. He fought Kovalev the same way he probably should have tried to fight Floyd Mayweather back in the day, because he was the bigger fighter when he fought Floyd. And this time he fought he fought Kovalev like he was the bigger fighter. He pushed Kovalev backwards. We're not used to seeing the crusher back up and retreat. We used to seeing the crusher try to go forward and crush. Well, he made the crusher retreat the whole night. And I mean, the crusher boxed good, but we don't know you as a boxing guy, as a professional. We know you as a crusher. So you let him change your whole characteristic, and you became a boxer instead of the crusher. And it's hard for you to win like that because that's not what you've been doing for the last 5 years.
And about Ortiz Wilder?
Ortiz was a good amateur boxer. He has very good boxing skills. But for Wilder, it's like in professional, once you know you can knock a guy out, you know it's just a matter of time before you hit him and knock him out again. And Wilder knew he could knock Ortiz out, so he just waited his time, let Ortiz box and get comfortable. Once Ortiz got comfortable, he set him up and knocked him out one punch. But he knew that already.
What can you say about some projects here and today's performance?
I love projects here in Russia. I love doing projects with the kids. Today's performance is for the workers who have been participating in different sports sports programs, and I just love to perform, and I love to interact with the Russian public. So anything that I can do to help socialize with the people of Russia, I love to do, because I feel like that's why I became a citizen.
And what do you want to realize here in Russia in near future?
Just looking forward to doing bigger things, more social projects, more fights, promoting more fights mainly, and got a big fight in Yekaterinburg December 7th, promoting a fight with UFC Fight Pass. First time over here. Hopefully we get a few more days for next year. Looking forward to trying to take the Russian fight market and take it back to the United States so that these guys can get proper rankings, proper opportunities, the same chances as we get in the United States to become great worldwide fighters as professionals.
You said about social projects. What do you?
Got the kids coming in. We had 2 already that Timothy sponsored for us to go get 100 kids to bring them to Yakutsk. And they boxed, they sparred for a round. We picked out 10 of the best. Then went to another place and did it again. We picked out 10 more of the best. Now we're about to do the same thing here in Moscow. They got 100 kids coming to Moscow to box. I'll look at them, we'll go, we evaluate them, we'll watch them all box for a round. We'll pick out the 10 best, and we'll have 30. And of those 30, we'll put them in camp one day here in Moscow somewhere. Have them go through a Roy Jones Jr. camp and see how much better we can make them and see what we can do with them.
What do you want to try your skills today?
Just want to try my rap skills today.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Kalinin?
Philip, I got a question.
Yep.
One question about, Alexander Povetkin, and he will fight the same day when there will be the fight against Joshua and Ruiz, and he will fight against Michael Hunter. And actually in Russia we don't know much about Hunter. What can you say, and what are chances of Povetkin?
Povetkin had a very good chance against Michael Hunter. Povetkin just beat Fury's cousin's last fight, was a very good win for Povetkin. Michael Hunter is a pretty good fighter. His father was a very good guy, very good boxer, Mike the Bounty Hunter. So Michael Hunter is a good boxer, but Michael Hunter has also served as a sparring partner for a lot of guys. And when you serve as a sparring partner, sometimes you get sparring partner mentality. So for Povetkin, if he can go out and take control early and put Michael Hunter in that sparring partner's mentality, then he should beat Michael Hunter with no problem. If he goes out and lets Michael Hunter get into the fight and lets Michael Hunter's confidence grow, then Michael Hunter could be a problem. So it'll all depend on what Povetkin does. If Povetkin comes out and be the veteran that he is and just takes control right away, then Povetkin should win with no problem.
Okay, yeah, thanks a lot. And one question about your social project in Khimki.
Yeah.
Many years ago, you opened the school of box in Khimki.
Well, we try, yeah.
Yes, and do you see the what they do now in this school, or maybe?
Now I haven't had a chance to go back and see what they've done in the school since then. That was open with other people. Now I have a whole new group, a whole new team. So now we're doing different things. So hopefully we can circle back around and get to it. But I have to do it with my new team now.
Okay, thanks.
Roy, what do you think? Deontay Wilder or Tyson Fure? Who wins?
That's a very good fight. I like both fighters. Deontay Wilder is the power puncher. Tyson Fury is the boxer, very smart guy. I don't like the fact that Tyson Fury lost so much weight, because when you lose weight sometimes it affects the way you take a punch. So that's going to worry me in the next fight. Now if Tyson Fury can take the punch, then Tyson Fury definitely will be okay, because he can box good enough to stay away from Wilder and to outsmart just about anybody. But the weight loss, we have to see how he takes the punch.
Who wins? Canelo or Ward?
Canelo or who?
Andrew Ward.
Oh, that's a very good fight. Hard to say. Right now, Canelo is at the top of his game. To me, Canelo probably is number 1A or 1B pound for pound. Hard to say, because he's going to bring it to Ward, and Ward's a very good boxer. Ward is a very smart boxer. Ward's a very good technician. So Ward knows how to make it ugly for anybody. And if Canelo can't make the adjustments, then Ward will beat him.
What do you think? Who best light heavyweight boxer now?
Right now?
No.
Well, it's a tough choice. The best two are obviously Dmitry Bivol and Artur Beterbiev. I think they'd have to fight to see which one's the best, but it's hard to say just looking at which one's the best, because Beterbiev is sharp, he's amazing, he has very good power. He's more of a power puncher than anything. Bivol is very sharp, I meant to say not Beterbiev. Bivol is a very sharp technician who has very aggressive, explosive punches, but he's not as powerful as Arthur. So it depends on who can out-manipulate who mentally. And that is a good fight, though, I want to see. Arthur Beterbiev versus Dmitry Bivol. Ooh, that's a good one.
It's a great fight, huh?
Yes.
Okay.
The only problem we have is, like, right now in Russia, we haven't gotten to a point where we can promote those fights as big as they should be, because to me, that is a mega fight, a big fight, a super fight, almost like an Ali versus Joe Frazier, because you have a puncher and a boxer. But I'm trying to make the Russian public learn how to understand that, and how to appreciate that, and how to participate, so that the fighters make more for what they're given. They're giving up their lives to try to entertain the public, so it's important that the public understands and gives back to the fighters as well.
Who is best Russian boxers in history? Kostya Tszyu, Sergey Kovalev, or you?
Cool question.
Hey, I was pound for pound the best fighter of the 90s, so it may be me, but Russian born, I would say right now, Kostya. Yeah.
Okay,
But I am numero uno.
may I ask you one question, not
Yes.
about box?
Yeah.
Do you watch mixed fight?
Yes.
And what can you say about Habib Nurmagomedov and his next fight against Tony Ferguson?
Tony Ferguson's a very good fighter too, don't get it wrong. That's going to be a very good fight, especially on the ground. I'm interested to see how Ferguson does with Khabib on the ground, because stand up, I know I take Khabib over almost all of them. On the ground, Khabib is I take him over most of all of them too. But Tony Ferguson is pretty good, so it's going to be interesting. Yet, in my book, the top two MMA fighters right now, Khabib Nurmagomedov, how we say his last name, and John Jones. Hard to beat them two guys. So I don't see nobody upsetting Khabib right now, and I don't see nobody upsetting John Jones right now.
Okay.
Thank you.